software called CliniView. So all your 3D scans will always be housed in the CliniView software. An icon right here with the little white eye with the blue and gray background. Let's just launch that. The first screen that pops open is your search screen. You can either enter a few characters of the last name, a few characters of the first name, or the date of birth, and then hit search. Or if you just hit the search button, it will show you the last 50 patients that you've had in there. If you need to add a new patient, down at the bottom there's an ability on the left-hand side to add new. If you click on that, it will provide last name, first name. I'd put in birth date and possibly patient ID number if you've got it, just to differentiate in case you have a few, John Smiths or something like that.
So it's not going to pull from EagleSoft the patient's name?
It's not going to pull the patient name from EagleSoft.
We have to output it. Okay.
Everybody knew.
Once you have that data in there, just hit save at the bottom. I'm just going to hit search for now and open up the test patient. We only have 2 patients moving at the moment. If you select a patient and they already have some images, it will pop open this next screen. From here, it will have all your CT scans down in the bottom-most field, with the older ones to the right and the newest scans to the left. As you have more and more images, you also have a slide down here to slide back and forth. If you want to open one of those, this is where you would then click on that particular scan. If you just want to take a new scan, just close out of this window. As with going in through EagleSoft, it will automatically connect to the machine, and it will open up that device view. In this case, it's just here in the background. Notice you still have the ability to take a pan if you wanted to, since it's an imaging software. But we're going to make sure we click on the 3D in the upper left-hand side to activate the 3D. Now, taking a 3D is much less technical than taking a pan. The pan, you have the whole chin down, trying to get the occlusal plane slightly downward. Here, we're going to have a neutral head position where the head's just going to come straight into the machine. And the doctor is going to say which teeth or area of interest that is needed, the resolution that's needed, and all you have to do is come and plug it in. So if it's a matter of picking a few teeth, you just highlight the teeth. You'll notice it will automatically center over top of those teeth, and it automatically picks the appropriate field of view to capture those teeth. Maybe it's the entire mandible. You just click somewhere down in the mandible, and again, it will center over top of the mandible and pick that 6x9 field of view to cover the whole mandible. If you want to add the upper arch to it, just click somewhere in the upper arch, it'll go up to a 9x11. That 9x11 field of view is probably going to be your bread and butter, the field of view you use most often, because it's going to capture both arches for you. Beneath the field of view indicator, you have your resolution indicator. You have low dose, you have standard res, and you have high res. In the smallest field of view, you also have an endo resolution, which is an ultra high resolution. Your low dose, I would use for any of your pedo patients. They don't have very dense bones compared to adults, and you can get away with less radiation. There's no need to give them the same radiation as an adult. Or if you're doing an airway scan, I would use low dose. Airway always shows up black in an x-ray. No need to use high radiation to get an airway scan. If you're going to use it for implants and things like that, I would use the high-res scan simply because it's going to give you the most amount of information. When you speak to radiologists, they all prefer to get high-res scans because they just see more data that way. If you're doing a general pathology exam of a patient, possibly just standard res. You can select those. Starting from the left, you have your low dose. Going to the right, you have your high res.
Where's the endo res, to the left or the right?
It'll be all the way to the right. If I
Okay.
pick that small field of view, You'll have a little E in that scan. A little icon. So you're going to select the area of interest. We're going to select the correct resolution. And beneath that, you'll have a little symbol that looks like a scope, like a little target. That's our scout shot. So before we take a real 3D scan, we're going to take a quick shot from the front and a quick shot from the side just to make sure the patient's positioned properly. We kind of rough it in by selecting the area of interest. And this is just a picture. It's not the patient's actual scan. The nice thing is though, once a patient is positioned, the patient never has to move. From that scout shot, we can readjust the patient in case we didn't get the area just right. The smaller the field of view, the more critical the scout shot's going to become because you want to make sure you have everything centered in the image. Do you happen to have a stone model here, any chance, or an articulating model? You grab one and use that as an example.
Use me,
Can
I
I
don't care.
use me?